Welcome, dear viewers. Today, let's engage in a conversation about the meanings within God's answer to Job. The book of Job addresses the question of why bad things happen to good people. In the story, Job is a righteous and prosperous man, known for his upright character and unwavering devotion to God. He was blessed with wealth, a loving family, and a life of prosperity. Satan, seeking to test Job's faith, challenged whether his loyalty to God would endure in the face of adversity. God granted permission for Satan to test Job, but not to take his life. In a swift turn of events, Job lost his wealth, his children, and his health. Afflicted with painful sores, Job found himself in the depths of misery and suffering. His friends arrived to offer comfort and understanding. However, instead of finding solace, Job faced skepticism and accusations. His friends, unable to grasp the extent of his pain, only accused him of sinning and urged him to repent. Job maintained his innocence and demanded an explanation from God. He wanted to know why God allowed him to suffer so much, and what justice was there in his situation. God finally answered Job out of a whirlwind, but not in the way Job expected. God did not justify himself or explain the reason for Job's suffering. Instead, he challenged Job with a series of questions about the creation and governance of the universe. God asked Job if he had the wisdom and power to control the natural forces, the wild animals, the cosmic order, and the moral order. God led Job to ponder the intricacies of creation, from the foundations of the earth to the mysteries of the cosmos. God's response was not a direct explanation of Job's suffering, but an invitation to think about the grandeur of existence and the limitations of human understanding. God did not address the problem of evil or the issue of divine justice. He did not reveal the hidden purpose behind Job's suffering. He did not even acknowledge Job's innocence or condemn his friends. He simply asserted his sovereignty and majesty over all things. God's response challenges Job, and by extension, all of humanity, to trust in divine wisdom, even when life seems really complicated and hard to understand. Understanding suffering may be beyond human capacity. Placing faith in the wisdom of a higher power provides a big supply of strength and courage to keep you going. Job was humbled by God's answer and repented of his arrogance. In Job chapter 42 verses 2-6, Job replied, "I know that you can do all things. No purpose of yours can be thwarted." You asked, "Who is this that obscures my plans without knowledge?" Surely I spoke of things I did not understand, things too wonderful for me to know. You said, "Listen now, and I will speak, I will question you, and you shall answer me." My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you. Therefore I despise myself and repent in dust and ashes. Job's response showed that he recognized that God was beyond his comprehension and his judgment, and that he had to trust him in spite of his suffering. He also experienced a deeper and more personal knowledge of God, which transformed his attitude and perspective. As Job remained steadfast in his faith, a profound shift occurred. God, recognizing the depth of Job's trust, carried out a remarkable restoration, reflecting divine grace and abundance. In the restoration, Job's fortunes were not merely returned to their previous state but were doubled. The wealth he had lost was replenished, and new blessings flowed into his life. Job's story illustrates that endurance through suffering guided by faith can pave the way for a more deeper connection with the divine, and a greater understanding of life's purpose. If you love God and found inspiration in this narrative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. May the story of Job be a beacon of hope and fortitude in your own journey of faith.